Detroit, the city that put the world on wheels, the city that made the world dance, the Motor City, the D. Blue collar, working class, used to be middle class, work hard and play hard. Things have changed. Crime has taken hold. Jobs are scarce, but the dope game is flourishing. The streets have enticed too many of our sons. Drug slingers around the corners. Carjackings are at an all-time high. Shootings, stabbings, and beatings no longer shock us. Murder, yes, murder. Bodies being burned to hide the crime. That's the D our kids know. 1 in 3 black men in America are in prison. Yes, the D. Who will redeem our young men that have been locked up? Who will show them tough love and teach them another way? In Detroit, that would be Flip the Script.
I'm Keith Bennett, Director of Flip the Script at Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit. We help young men who have taken the wrong path, those coming home from prison and those that the court sent us to redeem themselves, to transform their lives. We teach them job skills, we teach them life skills and how to be accountable and how to be positive, contributing citizens in this community.
Hi, I'm Karen Dumas here at Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit. For more than 11 years, Goodwill's Flip the Script program has changed the direction and lives of thousands of low-income and underachieving young men leading unproductive lives, often checked with or by illegal offenses, including former Michigan prisoners. Flip the Script has helped these young men positively readjust their lives, providing hands-on guidance and assisting them with basic life skills, including job readiness. The program, led by Keith Bennett, has an excellent reputation and proven track record for helping these men transition into positive and contributing members of our communities. Today, we'll talk to some of these men, hear their stories, and share the success of Flip the Script. Keith, before we get started, can you tell us exactly what is Flip the Script? Tell us a little bit about the program.
Flip the Script is a male empowerment program that really meets young men where they are. Living in the city of Detroit or any urban area, and it is a transitional program. It helps them transition from all those labels and all of those negative connotations that we put on them in society, and it takes them to another level of understanding their true worth.
Flip the Script, to me, it was a life changer. Flip the Script gave me an opportunity that no one else gave me. It gave me an opportunity to build myself up as a young man and to move forward in life and not just live in the shadows of my past.
Flip the Script taught me to be proud of myself and who I am. And Flip the Script helped me become a member of this community, a taxpayer, a homeowner, you name it, the sky's the limit. Now that I got this self-worth and this self-pride, there's no stopping me. I didn't have that before.
Flip the Script is a second chance. It's like a rejuvenation. It's like a boarding pass to the flight to success. It's empowering. I mean, every guy who ever doubts himself, every man who ever wonders should join this program.
Flip the Script offers opportunities. It's a very strengthening program, and it does show you self-worth. It gives you that. It gives you a lot of information, a lot of opportunities, and a lot of avenues that aren't usually offered to young black men.
The Rites of Passage program, they told us in the beginning, Mr. Bennett and the rest of the staff, that nothing would be given to us. We had to earn everything. So like, as far as earning, it was us giving our all, showing up on time consistently. Not only that, but sharing. Like, sitting there not sharing is not gonna get you anything. So it wasn't really a financial thing, but it was a more of how bad do you want to improve yourself? And by us showing up and showing that we wanted it, it gave me everything.
Well, we take young men from the point they were born until the moment they're sitting in our classroom. We kind of retrace all those steps as men and let them kind of inject their own personal experiences, what they felt, what they got, what they didn't get. We pull back the scabs and we talk about all those wounds that men typically don't want to talk about, and we get very intimate. I think the first day I share with them that this is going to be the first intimate relationship you really have had with a group of men. So it's an intimate experience that retraces the maturation of young men.
It also lets you know that if you're looking for help, then you have to be able to accept the help. You have to, there is some discipline, and you have to know how to accept the discipline. As Larry was saying, that It may be hard, someone may tell you no, but it's all for the betterment of yourself. So at first, you may not agree with how the program goes, but as you start to embrace it and embrace the leadership of Mr. Bennett and other staff members and get used to the guys that you're dealing with or that you're gelling with, then you'll understand that everything is for your benefit.
And so you said if you didn't agree with it in the beginning, what are some of the things that you didn't agree with in the beginning?
Being timely, someone telling you what to do, things that you're not used to. As far as being structured. So it's a structuring program. It does more, not only for you, but for your family. I mean, it's like, again, a self-worth. It lets you know, see what your self-worth is and that people actually care about you.
So is this something that you needed and just didn't get early on at home?
The discipline. I mean, I got kicked out the house at 17 years old, and I never looked back. But the freedom that I had no discipline. I could, go out, do whatever I wanted to do. The only discipline I had was the criminal justice system, which I was always running from. So, again, there's no discipline. So it's like, once I heard about Flip the Script, I wanted to get my life straight, like being timely. That was looked down upon by Mr. Bennett if you were late. It had to be on time, and to get it started with that to get yourself back in line.
Do you believe in second chances?
I believe if I would have kept living the life that I lived, I wouldn't be here, or I would be somewhere else in prison or something. Me and my mother never really got along because I was too busy running the streets. And this program, we become real close. So I love my mother dearly, and I know she's proud of me. I'm proud of me because there was a point in time I wasn't proud of myself. This program taught me to have self-worth and be proud as a young black man in Detroit of America, Detroit, US of A. And it's really helped me to be proud of myself and what I do. And I just strive to make the program better and represent every day I wake up.
So Keith, critics who would look back and say, well, this program may just be an adult version of babysitting. They're giving young men something that their families didn't give them, but is that really the responsibility of an organization? Is it, and why so?
Yes, it is. It is a responsibility of our community. I look at these guys. I didn't meet my dad until I was 35 years of age. If it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't be able to help these young men. And this is not babysitting. I'm probably the toughest guy that they encountered at that point in their life. And I just think that they understood at that point in time it was missing from their life. We need to get more tougher in our community, tough love. And I think that they realized at some point that I do love them. And I didn't have to say that to them. I think they realized through the toughness and the discipline, as Roy said, there's some love in that discipline.
Let's talk about what we see in our community now. We see unemployment. We see undereducated young adults. We see kids walking around with seemingly the same lack of discipline that may have put you in your initial compromised situation. What do we do to stave off contributing to either the prison pipeline or just a life of lack of productivity?
With me just being a living example of being in that position and being around these individuals who do indulge in the streets, but not encouraging it, not indulging in it and looking and frowning upon it. It's not like, if I can't physically stop it, for me to verbally say something about it is enough for them to say something, or me to feel bad about it, or take it to somebody who can maybe touch them. If I can't physically stop it, somebody else can, like one of his friends or someone else, is really serious, but it's a touchy situation to where you don't want to get involved in antagonize it even further because it's unforgiving. It is.
I feel like you have to be ready to change within. You have to have something within. It's no age limit to it. I see old fools every day. There's a time when it'll come, when it'll happen. For us to ignore it, I think is wrong. But what do we do about it? All I can say is that we should just self-pride and self-worth is big to me. You know what I'm saying? If you know where you come from and you know your history, you know what you're about, then you'll stand up tall and you'll be something.
Every day it's like a cry for to do better. And younger, and as he said, even older, we have to extend our hands and be sort of a go-between to let people know not only what we have attained through this program, but to also kind of turn them on to it, because everybody needs help. And with this program, it's a great program, and it should be offered to all those that are in need of, that are willing to change.
What is it that you would like to say to those who, may only know what they know about, young black males, the city of Detroit, social and economic challenges by what they read in the paper? What can you say to them to connect them to the challenges that you faced and overcame because of Flip the Script?
Come to one of the classes. See what it's about. I mean, interact with those who are really out here, out in these streets, and interact with the guys that are trying to empower us. You'll get a feel of what's going on out here, what's really going on. You might learn something yourself.
Gentlemen, want to read?
Full and true story. The news doesn't have a full and true story. It painted an image of us in a certain light, but it's really guys like us that you never see. And by putting us in this light, I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask a lot of questions, and we got a lot of answers.
Get involved, and you just can't turn your back and criticize and not be willing to help. Flip the Script not only brought something that was valid to the community, and it's still helping. 31 classes later, it's still going strong. It's still empowering young men. We have jobs. From what I've learned about each of the males here, and also knowing Mr. Bennett, that we are willing to help. So we are willing to put forth an effort in order to keep this thing going strong.
Keith, these are 4 of thousands that have gone through the program, turned their lives around to a more productive direction. Are they a microcosm of the men that come through the program?
Yes. Young black men, young brown men in the city of Detroit are a wealth of talent, a wealth of opportunity, and that's how we need to see them, not as a nuisance, a menace, or whatever. We need to see them as an opportunity to change this culture, this community, and this city. And you're seeing an example of that now. And we have, as he said, 31 classes of guys. Out of that, we served about 1,800 completed the program. Less than 11% have ever had another serious contact with the criminal justice system. All they needed was somebody to believe in them and to show them what God intended for them to be.
Why is Flip the Script a viable and necessary investment?
Because it's been proven that it changes, it transforms men's lives, and they're transforming their neighbors, nephews, their kids. It's reaching different generations now because their dads, their uncles, their brothers, their cousins, husbands, and so it is a far-reaching effect. And the biggest thing that it gives young men an opportunity to show really what they're all about.
Robert?
For 2 years straight, I went to different programs that offered or said they would offer the same thing that Flip the Script did, but I was successful at Flip the Script. But at Flip the Script, they brought me to the threshold opportunity and made me walk through it and do the work. And I completed it. So it's not just like they're gonna give it to you, but if you're willing to put in the work.
This program is very empowering for males out here. I mean, it's like a video going viral on YouTube. They give you that chance, they give you that spotlight to be heard, to be voiced. And if you don't know how to express and be voiced, they'll show you how to do it. Coming into Flip the Script, they say, some people look at the glass half full, some look at it half empty. I was just happy something was in the glass, and it made me appreciate what was in my glass.
It's a great analogy.
I think it's viable because the program will take you from, you may be all broke down as far as no job, you could be homeless, or a number of things can go, but it takes you from, let's say a baby, so to speak, and builds you up through the processes. And when you lead a program or when you affiliate with the program, it shows that the strength that that you have obtained through the program. And that's a feeling that you just can't get nowhere else. I mean, it's no feeling like coming from nothing to building and going through it to having something, and also being part of a brotherhood that will never ever cease, and you'll always be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Keith Bennett, Director of Flip the Script at Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit, and I am proud to be a part of an organization that has put so much and invested so much in this population. And I'm more proud of the fact we've done it better than anyone else in southeastern Michigan in redeeming lives, transforming lives. And you've seen the young men that we're talking about, and they're still at home, they're still in the community, they're still working, and they're positive contributing adults in our society. And we need to continue to support this population.